All right, folks. Massive apologies for having to start another live stream here, but for some bizarre reason, my connection just ultimately decided to just die out for no reason, and then after a failed attempt at reconnecting, it just stayed stuck, disconnected, and it got to the point where that first live stream came to an end when I didn't want to end it. But either way, the internet fixed itself. We are back. And the internet cut off right as I was asking Johnny his question on space and tech. So we'll pick it back up from here. So I'll try to get through the rest of this episode as fast as possible so this doesn't happen again. All right, so now I gotta find the question. Thanks a lot, Chrome, for restarting and making me have to find it again. So the question I was asking you, Johnny, was this: what layer of Earth's atmosphere is where most weather occurs?
The stratosphere?
It's not the stratosphere. Turd, you can take 1,000 if you know it.
Is it the troposphere?
That's the one, the troposphere. All right, so Turd is up 3,000 to nothing here. Champ, it's your spin.
Spin, spin, spin again.
Arts, lit, culture, world geography, and famous battles. Damn you, singletons!
Let's see. How about we go famous battles?
Finally going to this category. I don't think we went to this one at all in game one. All right. Finally get to tackle this one here. Here's your question under famous battles. All right, Turd, what battle in 1815 marked Napoleon's final defeat?
The Battle of Waterloo?
Didn't need me to repeat it. You got it. All right, 3,500 to nothing. Gianni, we are back to you. We need to get you on the board here.
Yeet.
World geography, famous battles, and a pair if you want it.
I'll do the pair.
World geography for 1,000 it is. All right, here's your question under world geography. All right, Johnny, here it is. What European capital is divided by the Danube River and was once two separate cities? Again, what European capital is divided by the Danube River and was once two separate cities? For $1,000, name this capital.
Berlin?
Ooh, good guess, but it's not Berlin. Turd, you can take 1,000 if you know it.
Istanbul?
No, another good guess, but not it either. We were looking for Budapest in this one. All right, well, nothing changes score-wise. Turd, we're back to you.
Ah, yes, laddie. I'll be Patrick O'Spinnigan.
Joker, world geography, and a joker.
I'm actually going to go off the board and go with the sports category for 1,000.
Sporting events. All right, well, that's the advantage of using those jokers. All right. Could have potentially ended it, but he's going to try to go with a category he feels more confident in. All right, well, here it is. All right, Turd, what boxer famously defeated George Foreman in the 1974 Rumble in the Jungle?
That be Muhammad Ali.
That would be the one. You got it. And it worked out in your favor. Within striking distance of your fifth win. All right, Johnny, let's try this again. We need you to get on the board at the very least.
All right, it's spin.
Sporting events, joker, and a joker.
All right, I'm gonna try the triple.
Going for sporting events for 2,000. So the situation is this, Johnny. You need to get this to stay in the game. Because if you miss it and Turd steals it, he'll have his 5th win and it'll be game over. Here comes your question under sporting events. All right, Johnny. What Formula One driver holds the record for the most World Drivers' Championship titles?
Mario.
Again, what Formula One driver holds the record for the most World Drivers' Championship titles? For 2,000... Go ahead.
Sorry, is that Mario Andretti?
It's not Andretti. Turd, if you steal this, you will have your 5th win.
I'm going to go with Michael Schumacher.
Okay. The previous answer is under further review. Going to verify just to make sure. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Out of fairness, we're going to toss this question out, and I'm going to ask a new one here because this one actually has 2 correct answers. I thought it originally had 1. So out of fairness, we'll just toss that one out, and I'll ask a new one. Just so we don't have
the
any
2 answers?
The one you gave me, Scootmaker, was 1. But the one that had it, the one that was on my card was Lewis Hamilton. So again, this is just out of fairness. I originally thought there was just 1, but there were 2. All right. So here's a new question for you, Gianni. Okay. Man, I gotta love when I screw up those kinds of questions. All right, Gianni, try this one. In basketball, what line is 23 feet and 9 inches from the basket at its farthest point in the NBA?
3-point line?
That's the 3-point line. You're right. So I just had to toss that last question out to avoid any confusions and out of fairness. Gianni, you did get it. Turd, it's your spin.
Oh, spin again.
Arts and culture, a Joker, and famous achievements.
Okay, let's go. I'm just going to simply go famous achievements for 500.
So you're just going to take the Joker on its own?
Yeah. Well, no, the famous achievements is the... Okay, well, either way.
Yeah, well, the Jokers are automatic locks.
Okay, I got you.
So we can't get rid of those, but we can only get rid of the category tiles. But either way, you're going for famous achievements. Still for $500, you get this question right, you'll have $5,000 and you'll still be the champion. You'll pick up your 5th win. Here it is. All right, Turd. What Indian political leader is widely associated with India's nonviolent independence movement?
Mahatma Gandhi.
And you're still the champ. And you've just locked yourself a spot in the Tournament of Champions.
Huzzah.
With a score of 5,000 to 2,000, Turd has picked up win number 5, and he'll be going back to the bonus round in just a moment. Well, Johnny, good news for you is that at the very least it wasn't a shutout. Plus, you get some money for yourself to start off your season total.
Yeah.
So, $2,000 that we're going to let you keep, and you have our thanks for playing. We'll hopefully have you back on a future show to try to improve on that total.
Yeah, I'm on the
All right, well, that's Johnny Pizzi, everybody, and, well, Turd, you did it again. Another $5,000 that we're going to go ahead and add to your total. So, you are sitting now at $158,822.
Well, I'll say, I know some people may wonder why didn't I just go for that famous achievements for 1,000? It was strategy because I didn't want to, if I missed it, I didn't want to give Gianni a chance to stack up any extra money. And I only needed 500 to win. So yeah, that's why I did it. But yeah, hey, let's do it. Let's go straight to the bonus round. No commercial. Let's just go straight to the bonus round.
I'm not going to go on a break here because this second part of the live stream is only at the 10-minute mark, so it wouldn't make sense. But let's go ahead and bring you to the bonus round one more time for your second attempt at it tonight.
Huzzah.
In a stream that has seen an unexpected technical difficulty, I'm handling it surprisingly well. But you know what? Let's end this off strong. Here's hoping this bonus round can last a lot longer than the last one. Sadly, no promises. But here we go. So, $158,822 for Turney secured himself a spot in the TOC with 5 wins in a row. But let's see if he can potentially cross the $200,000 mark. Let's bring down the prize board one more time. The Benny's just casually sitting back and relaxing once again. So without further ado, here comes your first spin. Well, it's your first and only spin, actually. Interesting. So you're playing for an entertainment system and 50-inch projection TV worth $7,248, a trip to Montego Bay worth $6,610, and can I get a hot tub worth $5,995? So very small prize package value you're playing for this time around. $19,853. Won't break $200,000 with that total, but you can get pretty close. Only if you can beat the devil, though. So as you see, the Joker's jackpot has gone to $165,000. So potential $330,000 up for grabs with the Joker's jackpot. Let's hope this lasts a little bit longer. Here comes your first spin. $250. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell, man? This is gonna be one of the shortest live streams we've done on this channel simply because of the fact that my internet dirked. Thanks, Lucy, you son of a bitch.
Lucy, just because I said you smelled like rotten eggs and sassafras did not mean you had to come out in the same window again.
I think you triggered him because you said that, and that's what made him come out twice in a row in that spot. Well, damn it. One of the quickest episodes we've had of Joker's Wild tonight, where both bonus rounds were done. We're one and done. Later, good news for you is, as I said, you are guaranteed a spot in the Tournament of Champions no matter what happens. I'm going to go ahead and put a star next to your name with the letters TOC because that'll confirm that you are a lock in the tournament.
Huzzah.
With a total so far of $158,822. Now, the reason I say so far is even though you've picked up 5 wins in a row, you're not done yet. You're still the champion, and you're coming back on our next episode as you try to continue this championship run. So we'll hopefully see you back here next Tuesday night.
I'll consider it. Thanks for asking.
Good enough for us. So, folks, apologize for the technical hiccup there with the connection, but that will bring us to the end of this interesting episode of the Joker's Wild. Thank you all so much for watching, joining us here tonight. Remember, we'll have a doubleheader once again tomorrow night as we will have Catch 21 at 10 Eastern, and then immediately following that, we'll have the second episode of Team Tam Tower Challenge. So make sure if you're subscribed that you have that bell rung so you don't miss out on when it goes live. But for now, until next time when we see Turd back here as he goes for his 6th and potentially 7th victory as the champion, I'm your host, Jose Cáceres, and for all of us here at Sleepy Time Studios, this has been the Joker's Wild. We'll see you next time for another episode, but until then, good night, everybody.